It's perceived as an unhealthy business, which, you know, people boozing is.
It's different because what we do is kind of really specialised.
Sometimes we could be doing testings of black sambuca at 9 o'clock in the morning, or a wine.
We don't tend to taste after 4 o'clock. We'll do it quite early in the day and, you know, before lunch and stuff. You know, when people think of homebrew, they think making it in the bathtub and exploded bottles.
People brewing brown liquid in their sheds.
And that's not what it is.
We're looking at gluten-free, low-calorie, RMD, Peter Eastwood. He's a vegan, so we're looking at vegan ingredients to keep up with Peter's ethos about healthy drinking and healthy lifestyle. There's two sides to the business. There's the homebrew, and there's the bulk commercial, which we sell to brewers and distillers.
Homebrew these days is quality, absolute quality over everything else. So.
One of the first things I did notice when I was walking around the corridors, especially in the lab, you know, it's that permanent yeast, but it's a nice smell, you know. I'm the new boy, so I've been here about 6 months now. People been here from the beginning, so, you know, 20 years.
12 years I've been in this business.
Family members, relations, you know.
The company is a manufacturer of flavouring and ingredients products for fermentation. We sell to predominantly the homebrew industry and commercial alcoholic drinks industry. We are based in Ellesmere Port, which is on the Wirral in Cheshire. We have approximately 70 staff and we have a global customer base. We deal with both dry ingredients, liquid ingredients, we handle alcoholic products.
I mean, we do everything from a vodka shot to a premium distill.
When I joined the business, we were on a £2 million turnover. So over the last 6 years, I've seen the business go through quite significant and phenomenal growth periods.
It's a great industry to be in because everyone likes to drink, everyone likes going down the pub, and we're actually part of that industry. Our homebrew ingredients is basically revolutionising it, and when you actually brew at home, it's actually as good as what you buy in the supermarket or in a pub or a restaurant, and you brewed it yourself. I mean, how good's this, you know, inventing your beer in the kitchen, and a year later you're selling it worldwide to every country in the world, and people are drinking your beer. You just buy one of the kits here and everything's done for you. One of our biggest customers, he found his grandfather's ingredients in his loft. He made it in his kitchen, and now it's one of the biggest selling beers in the US. So basically this is our purpose-built factory. So basically we do everything under the one roof. So we produce, we invent the ingredients upstairs in our lab, and then we bring it down here and we package everything. We make about 300 different types of ingredients. So this one's pear cider, pack it in, 250 kilograms, all sealed and ready to go. We do all the artwork for the packaging as well. So literally everything is done in-house. We source all the botanicals from worldwide, and we look at the up-and-coming flavours and create ingredients and create recipes. That's the key. We actually create recipes, so the consumer or the producer doesn't have to think about that. We actually go to them and say, try this flavour. This is going to be big next year. Or it's going to be big in the summer. So we look at trends and markets, and we source everything and make it easy for everyone, really. I think in that shipment there's up to 30 different nutrients all packed into that 25, and that's our speciality. We make it all for you, so it's not just a simple raw ingredient. It's our special ingredients. Our expertise is blending it, mixing it, knowing exactly how it will work in the end product. The end user will just pour it into their tanks and it's ready to go. So we're saving them money. Obviously, with a big brewer, he wants his product to be exactly the same. It has to be the same, and that's what you get from us, the consistency of products. It's a very secretive market as well, it's very competitive, and a lot of our ingredients are top secret to us. So this product is called TY48 Turbo Yeast. It's faster, it's more cost effective, it gets to a higher level of alcohol quicker, so again, saving them money and energy. We've blended it and we've come up with the concoction ourselves, so a lot of it's tailor-made for us and our clients.
You know, we look at the raw ingredients that go into the fermentations, be that yeast, nutrition, even the temperature ranges. So obviously for different countries you ferment at different temperatures, and for different products you want to ferment at different temperatures. So we look at every single aspect of that. We also look at the equipment that we use and equipment that the customers will use, and we're at the kind of forefront of trying to push new technology. We did actually at one point start taking some of our kits and making them for competitions. So it was quite interesting to be able to compete in those kind of things and see how good our kits are compared to other people in the industry.
In one way, we actually don't want to tell the world what we're doing. What we have to do is do that sensitively, pick our clients correctly, look at our market, look at our global markets we want to go to, and not just go out there to the mass market. But the world doesn't know that now, so that's the next step. That's Phil's legacy, where we take it out to the market, out to the global market.
The company was really born out of a passion for homebrew from our founder, Philip Jones.
I knew Philip really well.
He was a biochemist and he's an entrepreneur and an inventor. It was his passion, it was his ingredients, and they are quite secret ingredients.
Yes, he was an entrepreneur. Yes, he of course wanted to make money, but he did that on very strong foundations.
I worked quite closely with him for 5 years before he passed.
Absolutely the best guy I've ever worked for.
I think anyone who worked here would tell you what a sort of inspirational leader he was. He was a founder of the company, but he sort of...
You know, you really wanted to live and breathe the company, and that was him.
He was the embodiment of the company, really, and his sort of passion and for the brewing and for the homebrew industry, sort of... I think what's really nice is that you can still see that in the workforce today, and that sort of that's his legacy, really, this place. If you go into the reception, you know, there's a plaque up that, you know, with a bit of a memorial, but I think it read, "Dream, believe, achieve, Phil inspires us all." And I think, you know, you pass that every day, and it rings true, because, you know, you come in, you dream something, it might be a product idea, a new recipe or something like that. You believe that you can make it happen. We've got the people here who can turn those things into, you know, tangible projects and then launch them into the market, and you can achieve the sales and turnover from it. So I think he still lives with all of us, really, and he's still very much a part of the business.